Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome into round number 11 of the 2017 Ride365.com Nationals powered by Versus PC. We are at Budds Creek in Maryland, and I'm joined once again by a very special guest, my good friend, all the way from Machias, Maine, by way of San Diego, California. It's Aaron Hemphill. What's up tonight, Aaron?
You scared the shit out of me when you started.
What did I do?
When you started the stream, you scared me. I jumped a little bit.
Aaron is joining us again tonight, though, and this time he is drinking with us. So this is going to be
Shenanigans galore.
.com.
Shenanigans.
We've got the 250 consolation on the track right now. Just want to, of course, make sure that everybody can hear, see us, and all that good business. We got 10-ish people viewing the stream. And we're starting off with these lovely 10 to 12 people watching the stream with a special presentation tonight. Aaron, as you know, I'm getting married. In like a year. Well, what is it, like 10 months now?
Yeah, 10 months.
10 months?
Yeah.
How long have I been in a relationship with Hannah, who I'm getting married to? And we'll start showing these pictures.
Over 9 years. I want to say about 9.5.
9 years?
Oh, wait, I'm trying to remember.
Think about it.
No, wait, 7. About 8.5. About 8.5 years.
Yeah?
8, yeah.
Close.
Yeah, about 8.5.
It was 8 years in April.
April, yeah.
And we've been together for, a long time. Had many memories together. And during all these lovely memories together, Aaron, you've been there with us, right?
Yep.
Enjoying the memories with fantastic hair.
Yeah, I know.
That hair looks great right there.
God, that's when I was, 18, 19? No, I was 19.
And then, just more funsies. A lot of people think we look like brothers.
And your fiance has mistaken me for you.
Yeah.
A few times.
So basically, the crux of this situation, Aaron, I'm getting married, and I've yet to find a best man. I think you know where I'm going with this.
Yes,
Aaron.
I am. No, I don't. Yes, I do.
Are you going to be my best man?
Oh my God, Scooter, can you hear that? Yes, I will be.
Aaron's going to be the best man at my wedding, ladies and gentlemen. The one and only Aaron Hemphill. Look at how good we look in this photo.
I know.
We look great. That's the closest we look to brothers, I think, in the last 3 years. Because normally you have...
Beyond facial hair.
Yeah. So we're just starting off the broadcast with some special news. I have a best man. And, good, cool beans. Do you want to go ahead and pause that stream on that screen over there, please?
How do I do that?
Just roll over with the trackpad.
Where am I going to?
To the bottom left-hand corner of the screen.
Over here?
Bottom left-hand corner. Bottom left-hand corner.
No.
Nope. Up. There it is. Pause. Thank you.
There
All right. So we are now jumping into this 250 consolation race. And we've got about 12 guys on the track vying for 4 spots in 4 laps to transfer into the main race, if you will, sort of the main event. Fast 36 riders already seated in, and we'll have 40 guys hitting the gate here in a moment. Yeah, the famous Is Hunter Root racing tonight, already making its way into chat. Hunter Root, for those of you that don't know, including you, Aaron, I assume.
I remember his name.
One of the best players to ever play this game, I would say. He was a 2015 Supercross champion. He hasn't won an outdoor championship yet. He's a 20... No, he has not won an outdoor championship. I'm just completely blowing it. He is very fast, very talented, been very close to winning several championships, but has been sort of missing for the last, 12 to 15 months. We haven't really seen much of him racing. And we might see him back in the 450 class tonight. Someone's saying he saw that Hunter Root might be racing. He is actually qualified for the event tonight, which is strange because you have to actually pay to be able to race this series, and Hunter Root was very against the proposition of paying for racing, so we may see him back tonight. That is 450 racing. Right now we have 250 action on the track. Alex Carlo is leading the consolation race. Neil Wells is in second. D. Mills crashed with the lead. He is up in third. Dylan Gatlin is in that fourth and final transfer spot. We got Bodie Parker, Aaron Bonneau, Austin Bear, Ben Toy, AJ Green, Blake Rowland, Chase Dunavant. Dakota French has rage quit, as has Kamar Glover. So I was right about 12 riders making it into this one. Only 4 going through. Aaron, it's crunch time.
crunch time? We're going to the gym all of a sudden?
I mean, these guys are in a high-pressure situation, no? Trying to make it into the motos?
Oh, yeah. I thought they were practicing for some reason.
No, this is the consi out here on
Yeah.
the track right now.
I have a proposition for everyone. If anyone can spell supercalifragilisticexpialidocious, spell it correctly without Googling it. You can't tell if you Google it. I'll take a chug of the alcohol we have.
Interesting. So yeah, we are going to do shots for dualies again tonight if Aaron comes up with something else that he wants to do shots for.
I can't remember what I said 2 weeks ago. If any of you guys can remember, go ahead and let us.
They won't remember. But we are going to do dually. It's the first official night of dually shots for dualies. So 2 or more people throw big whippertails on the jumps, and we will both be taking shots.
So
we got vodka, we got ginger ale. It's gonna
so
come
expect
together awkwardly,
shenanigans.
But it's going to be good fun. We're going to have fun announcing this race, and the 250 class will be coming up in a minute. Me and my new best man, the one and only Aaron Hemphill in the booth. Neil Wells is coming through. He's going to win this thing, and just like his fantastic dog that he takes to and wins dog shows with, he is going to the top of the charts here in this consolation race.
I like dogs.
And Neil Wells wins the consi. D-Mills a strong second. Carlo going for the backflip, and he just missed it. And Dylan Gatlin going through into the motos. He looks stoked. That might be his first time making it through.
You went right when you should have went left.
Buddy Parker, AJ Green, all these guys missing out. Aaron Bonneau.
That's what happens when you do NASCAR. You're supposed to go left, not right.
And he turned right is what you're saying?
Yeah.
And kind of like Travis Pastrana's backflip ramp at his house.
Yeah.
Like,
don't turn right.
Don't turn right. And that's where he went.
Yeah, he went right.
Blake Rowland.
Same with you. You went right also, Blake.
Neil Wells, Daniel Mills, Alex Carlo, and Dylan Gatlin going through into the motos. Well, Aaron, as you may remember from the last time, we will have 2 little fragmented segments that we're going to talk about at the beginning of this show before the 250 races begin. We have the moto option keys to the race, first of all. Budds Creek in Maryland, very challenging track, a little bit of a different style this week than we saw at Unadilla, where the track is a little bit more compact. Tighter corners, harder to get a flow going. So I'm going to say key number 1 to the race tonight is to be able to shorten up the racetrack. This is a track that has some pretty wide corners, a lot of insides, a lot of outsides. Yes, you can rail the outsides, but more often than not, it slows you down. So shortening up the track, got to hit those inside lines, hit your marks, and be quick. My second key to the race is, I'm just going to say it, hot laps. If someone can get a bad start and run really solid hot laps back to back, I think they can go to the front. So I got shortening the track and hot laps tonight as my moto option keys to the race. And Aaron, this is where I'm going to throw it to you. Last time out, we had our versus PC one to watch, and you picked Jordan Moxey in the first moto. I don't remember who you picked in the second moto, but Moxey did very well in that first moto. We're going to go through the lineup here in just a minute. I'm going to have you pick out one of the versus PC one to watch gentlemen. And we'll see what's going on here. Just taking a look at chat. Looks like we got a lot of people hanging out in tonight.
3 people have already spelled it. I don't think I spelled correctly, though.
Yeah, super cala. Well, you know what's probably the situation here is that they probably went and Googled it and just took the spell check version. All right, Aaron, let's take a look through the field. We got Jonathan Hughes. Just tell me stop when you find someone that you like.
Right.
We got Jonathan Hughes, Jeremy Cohenauer. We got Phil Bull, Brock Pearson, Sean Klein, Devin Ryan, Connor Holiak, Zoe Cross, Brett Powers, Donut MX himself. We are going a little bit backwards here. Walter Gebhardt, Colton Mitchell, Adrian Wilson, Rasmus Eriksson, Isaiah Dickerson, Dylan Gatlin, Edward Mora, Eli Block. A bunch of guys stacked up in this corner. Jake Warden. Daniel Mills is in that consi. Ryan Mahan.
Let's go Ryan Mahan.
All right, we got Ryan Mahan versus PC one to watch, and I actually have his gear tonight. So Splitfire's own Ryan Mahan. Before we get this first 250 moto underway, just want to take a quick glance at the 250 standings as they are right now, and you can see here on the screen, Aaron. 250 standings, Colt Mitchell on the top, but by a very slim but somewhat noticeable 8 points over Sean Klein, and those two have separated themselves from the rest of the field. So it's going to be down between those two tonight, and we're going to be watching those. Of those two, I mean, just picking left field numbers, who have you got to maybe come out on top tonight between those two guys?
Probably Sean Klein.
All right, Aaron's going with the underdog. He likes Sean Klein, who again won last week at Unadilla.
I always go for underdogs.
Closed the gap down a little bit more to Colton Mitchell, who is still holding a marginal points lead, as we mentioned. Colton Mitchell's game crashed in the middle of the first moto, and he had a DNF, the first of the season for him. So computer issues might be a presenting problem for the number 10 machine. We'll go ahead and find your points leader on the track right now. He's laying on the ground. Oh, and he's getting up. We're about to go racing here at Budds Creek. Let's go ahead and hear some predictions in chat before the race gets underway. We'll be looking over and seeing what you guys have to say. Right now, we are lined up and ready to go for a solid 30 minutes plus 2 laps at Budds Creek. Let's turn that board sideways. Let's get JLV moving off the track, and let's get these guys racing. It's 250 Race Factory Gaming action from Budds Creek. Who's going to get that whole shot?
What if you could hold that all the way?
Oh, it's a tight one into the first corner, but it looks like it's the 32 of Devin Ryan, if I can get to him. Yes, it is. And he's going to come over the line and get that hole shot going up the hill the first time. Looks like he's got Ben Seberg and maybe Phil Bull in the mix. Seberg slides it down. Ryan's just trying to get it to the line as there's a plethora of other guys coming in behind him. Devin Ryan leads over the line, and then it's Kohenauer, Bull, Seberg, Gebhardt, and Klein with a good start. So your guy in the championship battle has a good start here. We'll be sure to monitor where exactly Colton Mitchell, his closest rival, is in this mix, as well as our versus PC1 to watch Ryan Mahan. Pearson, Silic, Fry, Cross, and then Mitchell. So Mitchell just outside of the top 10 here early as they funnel in. Again, looking for the dualies. We'll see if these guys get sideways on this tabletop here. I'm not sure if this is really going to be it. It might be one of them that jumps more at the top of the hill, but these guys getting close. Sean Klein almost came together with Brock Pearson there, and then Zoe Cross is coming behind him as Pearson slides down the inside and pulls alongside Klein. Klein able to hang on to that spot. It is really head to toe here right now. These guys kind of forming up in a bit of a line. Nobody making any big mistakes yet. Ryan still has a narrow margin over Kohenauer, who had a great second moto last week at Unadilla. Led for a little while, got caught late by Colton Mitchell. But still giving it his best. We got some dualies being thrown down on the uphill trip. We're going to have to keep watching. Guys trying to get upside down, some not doing anything. A lot more people getting gnarly on the sky shot at Unadilla last week. Got to see just a straight outright dualies though for it to be legit. Some of these guys more towards the back usually like to throw it sideways, but all these guys staying pretty sand. We'll watch them over the finish line jump. Any thoughts on the race so far, Aaron? We're one lap deep.
Sad I won't be able to watch it on TV.
Huh?
Sad I won't be able to watch it on the TV.
Yeah.
We'll both be gone. I don't know if you'll be able to watch it. I won't be able to.
Devin Ryan comes down, though, and will lead the first full lap over the line. Sean Klein now up to third. Seberg sideways with Gebhardt just next to him, and then Mitchell's giving chase already. These guys are all pretty close. Trying to watch for the dualies. Nobody throwing naughty. Edward Moore a little bit of a kick, but nothing behind him. Hedge is a little upside down. Aaron, we're trying to find the dualies and we're just not finding them.
No, we're not.
Even these guys boner airing. Oh, barrel roll for Dylan Gatlin, but he goes down.
Do a barrel roll.
And it's pretty much just all spread apart.
Gee, it already spread apart in the first lap. Holy shit.
Yeah, it spreads out quickly in these Race Factor Gaming competitions. MX Simulator not known for having the best collision spheres. Riders usually making heavy contact and going down. Any point, Aaron, though, if you find something that you want to take shots for, something that you see that's sort of common but uncommon.
I can't remember what it was 2 weeks ago. I said something, I just don't remember what it was.
Well, we could bring in the Moto A-Go-Go scenario here, which is anybody that has a pike save, which is basically just a really big swap and somehow saves it. Yeah, you take shots for? We'll see. Gebhardt trying to give chase to Ryan, but is losing touch with him early. Gebhardt's very fast. He's won a moto this year. Colton Mitchell's already up to third, which means Sean Klein has gone backwards. Let's see where he is. He is now back in the 9 spot by the looks of it. Rather 8th, right behind Silic, trying to make the pass down the inside. Just might get the squeeze. Yes, he does. So obviously some problems already for Klein. He's trying to get back around Pearson. So they work down by the mechanics area, almost contact between the two. Almost 5 minutes into this thing. Kind of a little bit of a break in the action going on up front. Nothing crazy. Oh, Gebhardt is backwards on the off camber. Must have slid it down. He's going to get passed by Mitchell, Seberg, maybe Bull. Not quite. Phil Bull just misses out. He's now right on him. Brock Pearson is sending it down the hill. He's trying to run the outside to get around Phil Bull. Cuts back across. And he's going to try outside again. He is going against the shorten up the track. Moto option key to the race that we mentioned. He is going all outsides, trying to hang it out to get around Bull. He looks like he's going to try outside of the top of the hill here again. Or middle. Ends up kind of funneling in. Looks like he has dropped Sean Klein. So again, Sean Klein having maybe a couple more issues in the early runnings here. Has to keep Colton Mitchell in sight to keep this championship interesting. Oh, Gebhardt almost over the bars. He's trying to go back after Seberg right now. So just when it looked like he was about to get passed.
Barely route left up to server.
Yeah, everybody is on the Hunter Root bandwagon tonight. Be interesting to see if he races, but we will have to wait probably a good hour and a half still to see. Oh, meanwhile, change to the lead up front. Colton Mitchell goes to the race lead. Your championship leader has moved his way around. Relax Attire Suzuki's Devin Ryan. Oh, Seberg flipping in the background. Gebhardt kind of rolls over him. Pearson moves them both out of the way and gets by for third. Phil Bull now into 5th. Seberg is going right in front of Silic, and no sign of Sean Klein, so here he goes. Losing touch with these guys quick. He's got to make this championship more interesting, Aaron. What do you think? He's got to get up there and start making some passes.
Everyone just needs a crash for him to win. That's how it's going to work.
I don't know. Last week he was pretty fast at Unadilla. He kind of worked his way back through the field. I'd expect him to try to get it up into a podium contention before the end of this thing. We still have a lot of time left to go.
The El Chupacabra.
Doesn't help with Mitchell leading.
No. Why is my foot so freaking itchy?
Whoa, what the heck? Phil Bull is apparent. Whoa, he is having some lag issues here.
He went backwards up the hill. You're not supposed to do that. That's how you have a bad time.
Yeah, Phil Bull's struggling. Rider out of Australia. Up to the top of the hill he comes. He's still trying to give chase to Gebhardt. Meanwhile, Mitchell's starting to stretch this thing out front a little bit. I don't know, Aaron. Mitchell looks pretty tough tonight.
I can take him.
Oh, Aaron throwing down the gauntlet.
I didn't say when I could take him in. Just not in
Yeah,
MX Sim.
I'm not too sure where you're going with this. It sounds a little sketchy.
I could take him out to a nice dinner. Nice porterhouse.
Yeah, this went upside down real quick. So Mitchell's still leading this thing.
Oh, he doesn't want a nice porterhouse?
Gebhardt getting sketchy. right after the finish line there. All these guys electing to go tight and inside through that corner at the bottom of the valley.
What does the KTM look like? It's like a 2005 KTM.
It's just the stock model replacement pack. So in this game, there are these replacement packs that you can use to replace the stock models, which are basically these like boxy looking things that were created by the game creator. And you use a pre-made bike model to like overwrite those stock models. And so this is just a stock model.
Yeah, because the front, at least the front of it looks like a 2000 like year old KTM.
Yeah, it's a 2013 KTM, I believe.
This looks like your 06 or whatever it was you had.
I will say that is not actually what Gebhardt is riding. I just do not have his bike skin that normally would cover it. He's not riding a stock KTM, I can promise you that. He's riding the KTM dyno, as is probably Phil Bull. Got the KTM dyno, but overlays his KX skin onto the dyno. It changes the model up. Phil Bull running strong. Here comes Sean Klein. He's making some good progress now. He is fighting his way up into the top 5 now. Trying to keep track of these guys. How do we go back and find our versus PC one to watch here, Aaron? Do you remember who it is? Because I remember.
Okay, I forgot.
Aaron forgot that it is Ryan Mahan.
Yeah.
He is on the ground.
And once I saw the name, I would remember.
So, finally being able to see Mahan's gear isn't really doing him a huge favor tonight. He's still kind of struggling back here, running outside of the points right now, but maybe he'll get his way into points. And as with all the versus PC one to watch riders that we've seen this year, we will continue to track his progress. I got an idea for a possible shot-taking criteria, Aaron.
Oh, goodness.
As I mentioned, the key to this race will probably be shortening up the track, aka taking inside lines a lot, especially when someone is behind you. You have to defend those inside lines. How about we take a shot for every time someone makes a pass around the outside of a corner?
Okay.
I don't think we're going to see it that much, but when we do, it might be exciting.
Because we'll be going around the outside. Ugh.
Phil Bull still giving chase to Gebhardt. We'll go on board with him here real quick. 202.4.
I could have broken it back.
This is a first-hand look of what it's like to race this track in MX Simulator. I'm just going to take a quick peek at this. Yeah, I don't really know what's going on in chat, but someone said to look at it, and I don't see anything interesting. And they meant this chat, which I just looked at, by the way. Still on board with Phil Bull, though. You can see Gebhardt in front of him, but he just can't quite get to him. He's been hovering around this 2 to 3 second gap this whole time.
Does that mean the gap in front?
201.7 now. Gap down to 2.9. Oh, Gebhardt down on the other side of that jump. He's going to give up third. Phil Bull to the top of the hill. No, that was not Gebhardt. I'm sorry, that was a lapped rider. Could have sworn it was Gebhardt. Pearson now giving chase to Bull, so we got a battle brewing here for the 4 spot. The server is messed up is what I'm hearing, which is weird because normally that would mean that we'd have spikes in our rate. By the way, Brock Pearson, you just missed it, Aaron. He just made a beautiful pass around the outside, so we're going to have to pour some shots and take them because I decreed them to be.
All right. Why does my nut hurt?
We'll continue watching this race as we pour the shot. Oh, Devin Ryan just got passed as well. So Ryan going backwards, which means that Pearson is now up to second, interestingly enough. I just was about to open this.
Well, what? I opened this one.
All right. Well, Pearson has gone down, so he's gonna lose all those spots that he just got back.
Give me a.
All right.
Why you do that?
Aaron is organizing the drinks tonight. I'm gonna read the chat. Okay.
Oh, that's heavier than I thought.
I really don't get at all what.
I saw something about Korea. It doesn't smell half bad.
Yeah, I'm not too sure what the case is, but people are saying that the server's really messed up. I'm quite frankly, I'm not seeing it.
Oh god, that just made it real thick.
People are saying everyone is lagging out. Let's go back in the pack and see if we can't find some of the issues, because Eli Block, Ethan Howell.
Someone said look at Chapman.
Eli Block and Ethan Howell are the only two riders officially out of the race, as in they have disconnected. So.
Is the island people what? Someone likes island people.
I guess, I mean, quite frankly, I just haven't seen it or any signs of it. I remember how bad it was when we had DDoSing happening, which this doesn't appear to be a case of. But we would not be able to get a race in if that was happening, so I don't see what the problem is yet. Looks like all these guys have come through relatively unscathed, and we've got a fantastic battle brewing for second.
Oh, another pass on the outside?
Oh, Pearson. Oh, man. Is he going to get the inside to get the pass completed? He's trying to go into third. Phil Bull might counterattack around the outside. Nope, Pearson shuts the door. All right, Aaron, cheers.
Cheers.
First shot of the night. We'll have to take another one pretty much right after it. That's pretty good. It went down smooth. Doesn't look like it faced you too well.
The carbonation from Ginger Ale.
All right, people saying to get on board with Chapman. He is behind Sean Klein. I'm actually going to go on board with Gebhardt, who's trying to get around Phil Bull. We might have another pass around the outside going on here.
God, I'm going to be up early tomorrow.
Oh, no. Oh, ooh, Gebhardt. I was going to throw it down the inside there. So people in chat saying possibly it should be a red flag. I haven't really seen too much evidence to suggest so. Walter Gebhardt is trying to make a pass around the inside. Phil Bull shuts the door.
Stuff smells good.
And Gebhardt, Gebhardt just gave Phil Bull a lot of room for what is not normally Gebhardt's standards. But then he goes down the inside, tries to make the pass, and he is upside down in the ground.
Upside down in the ground.
Upside down in the ground.
He's an ostrich.
It's like that famous T-shirt. Only thing I remember was I'm riding along and then ground sky ambulance.
That was me when I went jet skiing. Always groundwater, I mean skywater, me getting up and seeing some hot chicks laugh at me on a boat.
All right, so Sean Klein able to work his way forward again. We are still watching Colton Mitchell kind of dominate this thing. Pearson has been on a tear going forward. He is now trying to repass Devin Ryan, who he had passed. Then he crashed, did Pearson. Now he's trying to get Ryan back. Trying some sneaky moves around the inside, but Ryan shuts the door.
I not so good gamer, same with me. I'm horrible. You're still faster than me, so you got that.
Oh man, Pearson right on Devin Ryan's rear tire.
You know, so
Oh, rider down. Oh, Ryan has to swerve around him. That was a lap rider on the ground.
I think every time someone's put a little LOL, they put this little asterisk little things next to the L's. Looks like cheerleader pom-poms.
Pearson is really trying to throw it in.
I didn't look at it. I opened my phone to look at it, but I didn't look at it. Cause I'm an idiot.
Pearson trying to go down the right side on Henry Hill. Now he's trying an inside move, still can't quite get it done. Ryan is doing a great job defending here, but he's going to lose it. Pearson down the inside, shuts the door, and in a second he goes. We're going to swing back and find Chapman and Klein battling it out, almost contact, and really contact. as Chapman blows the inside rut and puts Klein on the ground. Speaking of blowing inside ruts, that was the topic of discussion this week on the forums. Holy cow, Devin Davis in a absolute rager about Jeremy Seabolt cleaning him out by jumping over a couple ruts, and then posted several GIFs of Seabolt cutting over a lot of ruts to take people out. And I do agree that Devin was a little bit off his rocker with his protest there. It is not uncommon to see guys intentionally just jump over several ruts to make passes / takeouts, as I think Chapman may have done so right there just to ensure that he got the pass done. So we'll see probably more of that happening tonight. Just responding again to those things about the server. I mean, there's not really much RF can do, because if they want to rerun it, they are well too deep into the moto, and when it happened, it seemed like it was already 10 to 15 minutes into the moto, given by your guys' reaction time. So that's a lot of the moto to have to just start over from scratch. And you guys are saying some people were affected really badly, but
Have you checked your Wi-Fi connection?
Quite frankly, it seems like the guys who are at the back normally are at the back anyway, so I'm not too sure who of the big names were affected here. Seems like our normal contenders are running up front. See if I can't find someone who's a powerhouse that might be a little further back.
I still think people have bad Wi-Fi, that's why it's lagging.
I mean, Bryce Whelan, maybe. He's pretty good, but hasn't raced outdoors very much. Daniel Mills is out of the race, so obviously Mills has had some issues, but I don't think he quit because of that particular issue. So right now, refreshing things here. We're actually going to do a race tech run through the field here in just a second. I'm trying to think of the best place to do this.
When it gets to the number one position.
Huh?
When the thing gets up to the one.
Nah, I've got an idea.
I give up on words.
I've got an idea. Colton Mitchell is leading this thing, though. We're going to watch him here for just a second till we can do our little race tech run through the field.
This stuff smells better than it tastes. It smells delicious. Tastes like absolute donkey dick.
Aaron talking about our vodka. Oh, Mitchell upside down.
And backwards on the track.
And I just got disconnected from TeamSpeak for some reason. I'm not too sure what just happened right there. Maybe TeamSpeak's getting hit now.
Uh-oh. It's anonymous. They're hitting us.
Either way, it's okay because it's just you and me, Aaron, in the booth.
Uh-huh.
All right, here we go. Race Tech run through the field. Brought to you by the fine folks at Race Tech. Check them out.
Kellen says hi.
All right, that is Colton Mitchell leading the race, and now not too far behind him there is Brock Pearson, 194 in second. That's a lapper, Alex Carlo, and another lapper. Couldn't quite see the number on that guy. Third place now, Russ Chapman on the 13 on the Kawasaki coming through here. Fourth place behind him on the Suzuki is Devin Ryan. That is a lapper. Then Sean Klein is in fifth, I believe. Leitzel up to sixth, and Phil Bull and Gebhardt seventh and eighth. Is this ninth? This would be Tyler Lewis. Yes, it is. 10th, Ben Seberg. 11th, Cohenauer. This is the lap rider of Jake Warden coming through. And this is 12th. That is Edward Mora, I believe. Yeah, TeamSpeak just straight up crashed. Not too sure what happened right there. 13th place, that might be Connor Holiak, and 14th. Not too sure at that point, just kind of looking around. That is Thomas Sillick coming through. That right there was not too sure, honestly. Trying to look at the numbers. That's Jack Zars. This is James Schuler. So running order across the top of your screen will tell the story in a second. Rider down. So Holiak, Dickerson actually in 14th, and Sillick 15th. Zoe Cross was the rider we saw in 16th. 17th, Jack Zars. Well, actually 18th now, Schuler got by. 134, Jonathan Hughes. I think he actually just went by. Yeah, here is Tyler Fry. in 20th. Last points paying position right there, number 127. 172 of Adrian Wilson. DRT is coming down the hill right now, and Reno Brendan shouldn't be too far behind him. And our main man, Brett Power, is trying to score points here. We are not going to actually get to him, though, because here is your race leader, Colton Mitchell. But here is the battle on the track. Brock Pearson has nobody behind him. I thought that was Russ Chapman. It was not.
Nobody.
Oh, Klein is having all kinds of issues. Went down in the off-camber, went down again. Phil Bull goes through. Leitzel's already by. Leitzel's having another fantastic race. It was a couple weeks ago that he was inside of the top 10, and I was saying it was a career race for him. And now he's putting in perhaps a 4th place finish, maybe even better. We're not even 25 minutes into this thing. He's looking at a podium, maybe.
You know what Leitzel reminds me of? A nice warm pretzel.
Leitzel? His Wetzel's pretzels?
Ah.
Yeah. He's got some sort of interesting looking Mexico-themed setup going on here.
That or schnitzel.
Yeah, I could see that.
That schnitzel's good.
I know that several of his teammates there on the TMFR team are Mexican or of Spanish descent, so
Mexico.
maybe that's what he's doing. I'm not too sure.
He's doing it for them.
Do it for the Mexicans.
Hey, those are the hardest working people out there.
Leitzel's giving chase to Devin Ryan, though. This is the battle for 3rd on the track. TeamSpeak has gone full tilt. It is not coming back at this point. So we may not be hearing from Chris Riesenberg tonight. We are hearing from Hemphill, and Devin Ryan goes through into 3rd, or goes down, and Leitzel goes through into 3rd.
Just burnt up the drink.
Would you like a beer instead, sir?
Oh, I got this. It's like syrupy. That's the only problem.
Well, we have one extra shot that we need to take because Brock Pearson made 2 around the pass.
I forgot about that one.
So we will probably take that at the end of the moto, just because you're gonna pour it now.
Yeah, we're not gonna be little wimps. We're gonna be manly men.
Man, the men.
That wear tights.
I'll tell you what, Aaron, this thing is not over yet. Colton Mitchell is leading, but Brock Pearson is not too far behind. We'll take a look quickly at the gap.
Another, I'm gonna say 4 laps.
Well, we got 26.5 minutes coming up here, so yeah, probably about 4 laps. That's a good guess.
Yeah, another 4 laps. Who's with Kellen?
One and only Aaron Hemphill.
Yes, one and only.
Now officially, Kellen Brower's best man at his wedding coming up next June.
Better believe it.
If you guys missed that presentation at the beginning, I highly recommend watching it again. There are some fantastic pictures in there.
And some goober-looking ones, I guess.
Brock Pearson, though, is closing in on Colton Mitchell slowly, but it's happening. 2:01.1 last time by. Thank you.
That's what I
He is
hear.
8 seconds back. That gap is kind of coming down too flat for Mitchell. Let's see what Pearson puts down this time.
Screw it, I'll just become a bartender.
2 flat point 2.
Biology degree.
2 flat point 2, Aaron. This thing is tightening up here.
What about 2 flat? What?
A 2 flat point 2 and a 2 flat even for Colton Mitchell. So these guys matching times.
Holy crap.
Twisted GA85 has a pretty good question that I think I can talk about because it's relevant to where we are in the season. He wants to know how the Race Factor Gaming numbering system works, and it is identical to what happens in the AMA series. So basically, there's a quote-unquote Grand National Championship, which is Supercross and Motocross combined, and that's regional Supercross, like the 250 classes as well, 250 and 450 outdoors as well. And you tally up all the points scored, 250 Supercross, 450 Supercross, 450 outdoors, 250 outdoors, all the points and all the points earned from every rider, and the person with the most points scored technically won the Grand National Championship. When you tally all those up together, if you finish inside of the top 10 of those Grand National Championship points, and you do not already have a permanent/career number, you are allowed to select one. That is any number from 10 to 99 that isn't already taken by someone else with a career number. You can select that number, and then it is your permanent/career number. If you win a championship, not a regional Supercross, but 450 Supercross, 450 Outdoors, or 250 Outdoors, you're given the privilege to choose a single-digit number. That's why we see guys like Byron Downen running number 2, Dennis Fjellberg number 3, Jeremy Smith number 4, Hunter Root number 5, Zach Dupuis number 6, Alexis Leclerc number 7, Matt Burkeen number 8, Jesse Mullins number 9, for example. That's why we see those guys running single digits. They have all won championships non-regionally, and they are allowed to pick single digits. Further back at that, if you are in the range of about 11th place in Grand National Championship back to about 90th, you will get assigned a national number in the range between 10 and 99, and you fill out the gaps of career numbers that aren't already picked. So for example, 10 already picked by Colton Mitchell. If he chooses to keep that, then 11 comes next, but 11's already picked by Craig Leake, so 12 comes next. 12 is already Race Carlin, so 13 comes next, and that is, I think, where Russ Chapman is. He has 13 because he was 11th in the Grand National Championship last year. 14 is already picked because it's Jeremy Hinders. 15, I think, is already picked by Connor Holiak. And then 16, I think, is open. Could be wrong. But basically, you just fill out those slots all the way back until 99 is taken. Me, for example, I finished 27th or so in Grand National standings last year and ended up with number 38 this year. So just go to racefactorgaming.com/national number quest, I believe it is. And you will be able to read the details and see where everybody is right now. So just hopefully that makes a little bit more sense.
I would just like to point out that A. Hickman said a plot twist. We were actually getting married. To be honest, his mom thought we would get married before him and Hannah got married.
Yeah, a lot of people thought we were in a homosexual relationship.
Yeah.
Sean Klein, though. Aaron, you picked Sean Klein.
Yes.
What happened?
Well, he pulled out Alessi. He threw the anchor out.
Pulled an Alessi and threw the anchor out. I can respect that, but unfortunately it is not making this championship any more interesting with Colt Mitchell winning this thing. And Klein is buried back in the pack.
Literally.
Yeah, Heckman knew it. I'll tell you what, Aaron and I have been mentioned as looking like brothers before, so it's a little awkward scenario. Sean Klein, though, is kind of losing this thing from his grasp.
Before I take these shots before we forget.
Oh, yeah, got to take these shots. Brock Pearson made a brilliant pass around the outside. Cheers, Aaron.
It is kind of full, sorry.
Shot number 2, going down the drain.
God, this stuff smells so good, but tastes so horrible.
Well, here's what I'll say about the shots we're taking. For those of you that don't know, we're drinking watermelon vodka with ginger ale. Weird mix, I know, right? But I think, personally, Aaron hasn't been here for the streams that I've been drinking raw vodka, but at least it tones it down. It's not as rough.
I don't like vodka because it brings out the Russian in me. No one wants to see a Russian Aaron. I'm mainly French, so I just sip wine. Even though I don't like wine.
Ooh, man, it is getting a little
cheese,
interesting. Colton Mitchell is having to weave through some lap traffic. He just went around Jack Zars. He's going around Thomas Sillick right now.
Makes everything taste better, except when it comes back up because you puked it up. Doesn't taste that good.
People saying I was absolutely blasted on the stream last week. Interestingly enough, did not wake up with a hangover.
Hope we don't. We're waking up.
Usually my hangover level it determines how really blasted I was.
Yeah, and also you're waking up earlier tomorrow morning, or we are. So.
Yeah, but I'm just getting on a plane, so you have to drive tomorrow night.
I'll be sleeping for the rest of the day though. I haven't packed a single thing yet.
All right, Aaron. It is coming down to legit crunch time, and we are not at the gym, my friend, because Brock Pearson has got this thing within about 5 seconds. He's down to 4.6 seconds. He ran a 1:57.7 last time by, and these guys are coming to the white flag right now. 4.6 seconds are in it, Aaron. Who's going to win this moto? Is it going to be Pearson, or will it be Mitchell?
It's going to be a tight battle.
57.9 for Pearson to a 59.8 for Mitchell. If he can run another one of those, he gets it within 2 seconds before this race is over. Pearson is within 4 seconds. Oh man, this is really coming down to the wire. We're on board with him, watching those seconds tick away. And he's gonna swing outside. He's been making great time by jumping into this corner, railing it. Again, pulls in another about a half a second. He's almost down under 3 seconds, but just made a big mistake, so he might lose some time there. He is really pushing. He so badly wants to win one of these motos. He hasn't all year long. He's probably in his best position to do it right now.
Eli just quoted Jimmy Neutron. I just want to point that out. Thank you.
Eli Block, I'm not too sure we're going to have you as a pit reporter tonight, man. It's just a little bit too tough with Aaron and I jumping off of each other here. But thank you for your willingness, man. Oh, Pearson blows the rut at the bottom of the hill. I think that might do it. I don't think Colton Mitchell's going to make a big mistake here, but if he does, we're going to be on board watching him here. Coming down.
I was confused.
Through the back section one more time and up and over Henry Hill. He's got a lapper right on him. Not entirely sure who that lapper is, but it's not going to be a problem for him.
Keep missing the number.
Colton Mitchell looks like he's got this thing pretty well secured down. Pearson is close, but just not close enough. It is going to take a last lap disaster for Colton Mitchell, for Pearson to wrangle this thing back. But here he comes through the final corner, through the rollers one more time. He doubles his way down into the canyon.
Down the bottom corner.
And Colton Mitchell wins 250 Moto number 1 at Budds Creek. Pearson got so close, 2.7 seconds back. He put in a tremendous charge at the end.
Finishes with a sky boner.
Just was
or
a
boner,
little bit too
boner
far
error,
back.
sorry.
Hey, it could come down to cuts. Cuts are determined after the race, and if you cut the track too much, Colton Mitchell could lose this thing. How about Logan Leitzel? 201, a triple-digit guy running inside of the top 3. We got 2 triple digits on the podium in this first moto, Aaron. 194 and 201.
Oh yeah, I forgot. What's his name?
Pearson.
Pearson, yeah. I wasn't sure if it was 194 or 94 I was singing.
But how about Logan Leitzel? He's going to be stoked with that Moto 1 performance. He gets upside down on the finish. I like to see it.
Nice Devin
Ryan gave a good chase, but just missed out and will end up 4th. Mora, though.
All right, Heckman, have fun.
Another good charge from Mora from a little bit outside of the top 10. He gets absolutely backwards, but he's not going to land it. So Mora comes across in 5th. Phil Bull coming down. He is going to pick up a 6th.
Because there is no Bull.
Sean Klein was able to get back into 7th, but loses some valuable championship points. Oh! Chapman down before the line. Cohenauer goes through. Is Lewis going to get him? Not quite. It was 0.3 at the line. Lewis getting backwards too, but doesn't land it. Ben Seberg, 11th. Walter Gebhardt, 12th. Connor Holiak looks like he's got a 13th all but wrapped up here.
Hickman, I don't care about you. I'm just a nice person in general.
Oh, man. Just when you thought you had a new friend.
I'm starting to drink, so I'm starting to become an This is what vodka does. It makes me an asshole.
Holiak 13th. Zoe Cross 14th. Isaiah Dickerson is scrubbing the balls off that double, and he's going to lose 15th, I think. Yeah, here comes Schuler.
Don't worry, Hickman. I'll become nice at one point.
15th and 16th up for grabs. Is Schuler going to get it over Dickerson? He will, as Dickerson cannot get up the finish line. 16th place for Isaiah Dickerson. And we're going to wait for cuts here. Tyler Fry did round out the top 20, though. So last pay points.
Hickman, once I get drunk enough, I will start loving you and everyone else. So, yeah.
It's getting a little creepy in here, I must say.
You see me? No, you haven't seen me black.
All right, cuts are in. Let's take a look if anything changed.
You haven't seen my head in a toilet drunk.
Nothing changed. Colton Mitchell, your Moto number 1 winner. All right, don't touch that URL bar, folks. We'll be right back on the other side of this quick commercial break with more Ride365.com Nationals powered by Versus PC. RaceFactoryGaming.com would like to thank the following sponsors for their continued support. All right, and we are back. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Ride365.com Nationals, powered by Versus PC. Live here on Starter Systems TV. My name is Kellen Brower, and I'm joined by the one and only Aaron Hemphill, who you guys have seen on the channel a few times before. Just announced tonight, my best man at my wedding coming up next year.
You guys can't see, but I'm smiling, doing a thumbs up right now.
Aaron's smiling, doing a thumbs up right now. But yeah, we're just hanging out. Aaron is heading back to Maine, University of Maine, tomorrow night, and I'm heading out to Pennsylvania tomorrow morning, hitting an early flight. So got some busy plans this weekend for the both of us, but we're bringing you some nice live action here. Stoked to see all of it right in front of our very own eyes. We got 250 Moto 2 coming up next. And again, Aaron, I'm just going to go ahead and scroll through the field, and I want you to pick the Versus PC one to watch going into Moto 2.
Oh, I forgot it goes 250.
Oh, too late.
I'll pick the motorsport one. I forgot it goes 250, 250, 450, 450. Okay.
Yep. 250, 250, 450, 450 on the docket tonight. So just randomly, I'm going to pick, well, he wanted me to, so Eli Block is the Versus PC one to watch in Moto 2. He is way outside. I'm going to watch Thomas Sillick on the gate, though. He is right in the middle. Time for 250 Moto 2 from Budds Creek. Who's going to get that whole shot? Oh, Sillick hits the gate. And it's a mad rush into the first corner. Jonathan Hughes is leading him in. And he leads him out. Chaos behind him, but Hughesy, rider out of Great Britain, leads him through. Sean Klein is in the mix. Ben Seberg on the 169 also up there. And Tyler Lewis with a better start on the Relaxed Tire Suzuki. So we got a good mix of guys up front. Klein is going to try to win this moto. I would guarantee it. He badly wants to make amends for that disaster of a first moto when it comes to the championship. And he's running second early on.
Yes, Broken Boner, I do remember you. And how do you get a name like that? Did you like break it and someone found out, or did you break it while having sex with someone? How is that possible?
Aaron wants to ask the real questions here tonight. But it is...
I'm a biology major. I would like to know this stuff.
It is on like Donkey Kong in this 250 class, though. Sean Klein.
Donuts do sound good, though.
Giving chase. Well, people are saying Donut MX because they wanted to see him as a Versus PC one to watch, but we'll be sure to look back through the field and see if we can find Donut MX. What I'm going to try to find first is your championship leader, Moto 1 winner Colton Mitchell. He is in about 10th or 11th spot right now. He's 9th, actually. Just made a pass, so he is up into 9th. He's giving chase to all these guys. Big gaggle of riders in the mix here. Oh, maybe a 2-for-1. Mitchell trying to shut the door. Azar says, no thanks. I'm going to get that spot back from you. Mitchell's trying to make it stick, though. He's going to sling it down the inside and send it in, but not quite get the pass. Gebhardt funnels in behind him. We got 3 riders going up the hill at the same time. Tight little group here. Look at this. 3 different lines being used. Mitchell around the outside, not able to get the pass. We got sort of dualies in there. Aaron's laughing at something someone said in chat. I'll get to that in a second. But Colton Mitchell's making passes. Got around a rider that was down. Trying to go around the outside on Zoe Cross. That is going to be a shot, Aaron. Another around the outside pass.
God damn it.
And Cross,
right here.
Cross goes down. So Colton Mitchell's up
give
to
me your glass,
5th
buddy.
now. Yeah, 5th behind Phil Bull.
Still
Klein is leading, though. So we have lost. And that must have been the rider that was down. The early leader. I don't even remember who it was. Who got the whole shot? Hughes. Jonathan Hughes got the whole shot. Why am I going so far back?
What? How is that possible? How do you get in the hip?
Oh, that's why I'm going so far back. Jonathan Hughes is outside of the top 15 already. What the heck happened?
Where's Sean Klein at?
Sean Klein is leading.
Oh, shit.
Pay attention, Aaron.
Hey, last time I saw someone on a Suzuki.
Jonathan Hughes leads across the line opening lap, ends up 20th on the second lap. That is a disaster if I've ever seen one.
Last time I saw him, it was a Suzuki in lead, and I just kind of dribbled someone on the table and on my foot. Scooter, come look at my foot. There's alcohol on it.
Klein leading, though. Championship battle is very interesting. Right now, interestingly enough, Logan Leitzel is in a position to win the overall, I believe.
I like his setup with his gear and his bike.
Yeah, it's got that TM factory racing machine. You've seen what a TM looks like, right? It's those light blue bikes made in Italy.
Yes, I have.
Yep.
I've checked them out a few times online. I wonder if Phil Bull gets free Red Bull.
Well, it looks like he's kind of a monster athlete. Team Volcom has
Oh, you traitor.
a lot of Monster Energy things on their bike, I would say. Meanwhile, he's about to get past. Look at this absolute freight train. Colton Mitchell and Gebhardt sending it.
Wait, was that a dually right there?
That was not quite. I think these guys have to be a little bit... 3 wide off of Henry Hill, and Gebhardt absolutely sent it onto Colton Mitchell, and he goes down.
Crash and burn.
Mitchell somehow able to ride out of that.
Still, I want a donut. If anyone wants to bring me a donut, I'll be really happy. I just love donuts.
Not too sure that's happening here tonight. Aaron, that does change the things for the overall, though, as... Well, now it actually changed again. Sean Klein must have gone down because Seberg and Klein are both behind Leitzel, who has taken over the race lead. Aaron Logan Leitzel, who has never finished top 5 in his life in this game, finished 3rd in the first moto and is leading the second moto right now.
I thought I finished 5th in the first moto. I was way off on that one.
No, 3rd.
But remember, it's only 5 minutes in right now. Just a hair under 5 minutes in. Can you hold it off for another 32 minutes? I think. Yeah, 32. I'm guessing 32.
Yeah, I mean, he's got a lot of time still left on the clock, but he's probably feeling pretty good about leading this thing right now. Not feeling too good about the people behind him.
And the person's got me right here.
Oh, Chase Donovan's going to order some Uber Eats. But
You the man.
He has to know my address. I need to talk to Chase Donovan. Speaking of weddings, I need a videographer for a wedding.
See that, Jess?
Jess? You just called him Jess?
I call him Chess.
My name is Jess.
I call him Chess, like the game.
Oh, you goodie.
See, Chase, you bring the donuts to the wedding, you'd be the greatest person in the world. Okay? That's all you gotta do. Just bring donuts. Bring donuts in your camera. That's all you gotta do.
The first 450 moto hasn't happened yet, for those of you that don't know. Aaron, would you like to tell them the schedule for tonight?
After this, it's gonna go 450, 450. That's it.
And what happened tonight? What's the schedule? What's it like?
250, 250, 450, 450.
Correct. So it is 250 Moto 1, 250 Moto 2, which we are watching right now. Fantastic battle for the lead, by the way, Aaron. Look at this. 3 guys all mixed together here. I mean, who's going to take the lead? Is it still going to be Leitzel after the end of this lap?
Leitzel made... Oh!
Seberg.
69. Chase, if they're fresh homemade donuts, they're good. If they're from Krispy Kreme, make sure they're warm. Because they'll make sure you buy 3 dozen.
You know he's coming all the way from Tennessee. It's going to be hard to get fresh donuts.
You can buy them fresh.
Yeah, I guess so.
Or I can microwave them at their what? Pretty sure. No, I won't.
Uh-oh, Aaron. This is about to get tight for the lead, though. Logan Leitzel has got Sean Klein reeling him in. Just like that. Uh-huh, just like that.
Broken Boner, you are calling.
Oh, we still need to take a shot. I got a shot sitting right in front of me.
Because your name is Broken Boner.
Cheers,
so
Aaron.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Are you trying to dump some of your drink in mine? Yeah, you were. I think you were.
I did not. Meanwhile, Logan Leitzel is about to be passed for the lead, or at least is in the battle for the lead. Sean Klein giving chase. Oh, Leitzel almost made a mistake. He can feel that pressure. And it's not the good type of pressure, that's for sure. Aaron is about to die over here. He
I
just
don't
had
like
his
vodka.
4th shot of the night. Oh, Klein.
That's the 3rd. Wait, I don't know. That's
Was it the 3rd? Yeah, it must have been the 3rd.
I don't know anymore. But I got the good old agua. Which tastes like crap now.
Man, Sean Klein and Logan Leitzel are going toe-to-toe here for this race lead. Oh, Klein! Oh! Look at that save, Aaron. What do you make of that one?
I was gonna say something inappropriate, but I'd rather not.
Yeah, let's keep it a little bit more appropriate. Hey, what the heck? Colton Mitchell has come into the mix for this battle for the lead. He's now suddenly into 3rd around Seberg and not too far behind Klein.
If Checkers comes on tonight, it's going to become really inappropriate. Because I'm starting to drink and I don't have a filter. that I don't have already.
Maybe I should have bought you a gefilte fish.
Eh.
Ah, you see the puns?
Yeah. Quit scratching your ass, fool.
I have an itch.
Just don't dig into it.
Hey,
real
we've
quick.
got a battle for the championship lead right here, by the way. Colton Mitchell and Sean Klein
crap.
battling it out for. Oh,
Lightsel.
Lightsel! No,
There's
he
a
ate
hay
it.
bale there, buddy. You're not
He-
supposed to hit that.
He just smashed his face on SpongeBob.
It's a sponge, not a hay. It's a hay bale, not a
No,
sponge.
not the hay bale. I'm talking about here. Let's go back to this section of the track. See that yellow thing sitting in the middle of the corner?
Oh, okay. I see what you're talking about.
Yeah. Back to the lead though. Yes, Kreba XD, we are sitting right next to each other. Hi, Aaron. How you doing?
Hi. Good. How about yourself, Kellen? Make sure you definitely bring the Tennessee whiskey, Chase.
Aaron does like whiskey.
Yes, I do. It makes me a little frisky. To the women, at least. To the guys, it just makes you want to fight them. just saying.
Hey, look, your boy Crispy right there.
Hey, I know Crispy back at school. He ain't. He's sketchy. Yeah, he's sketchy.
About 3 hours away from UMaine, Clem's Bakery. You gotta go, Aaron, get some donuts. Sean Klein is leading this thing, though. Gotta keep talking about this race, because I am falling off track here.
Where is Clem's Bakery? Like, give me
Is it south or north? It must be south, right?
Give me, like,
It's probably
the
in Portland,
town
huh?
it's in.
It's in Portland, I bet.
UMaine is in Orono.
I bet it's in Portland.
Yeah, it's probably in Portland. Because I go to school in Machias, which is like BFE nowhere of Maine, which is basically all of Maine.
Not sure what you're talking about, Moto Savage. I got some perfectly good-looking channel art on my YouTube page, on my Twitter page, on my Facebook page. I think it all looks pretty good.
Sweden does. I do have relatives from Sweden. That's where my dad's side family came from.
Aaron, why is this battle not happening yet? I want to see these two guys exchange the lead a few times.
Because Colton Mitchell isn't giving the beans.
He's not giving it the beans.
He should have had the beans to give him a little extra toot to get going.
Yeah, more beans, right?
Beans. I can't sing the song.
It's got to give it all the beans here.
Yeah, I can't sing the song right now. Southern New Hampshire. Well, Crispy. Like, what parts? I drive through, like, the itty-bitty part on the 95. That's all I go drive through the itty-bitty part of 95. Like, just that 10 minutes.
Oh, no!
wow.
Sean Klein down. Dang it. That was a good battle, and then Sean Klein goes down. Mitchell to the lead, Seberg up to second. Klein goes back to third, Gebhardt now fourth, Pearson fifth, and Leitzel, as someone mentioned, bent down and starting choking on it. He is back to sixth right now.
I use Facebook. Just saying.
Big Fluffy Chicken says he knows where Wyndham is. Yeah.
Wyndham, oh yeah.
Kevin Wyndham lives in Centerville, Mississippi. I knew that, did you?
Wyndham, Maine, you idiot. Sorry.
I knew about Kevin Wyndham, though. Logan Leitzel has Rush Chapman battling it out with him, though. Well, these guys using that outside line.
Oh yeah, I know where
outside.
Wyndham, New Hampshire is. Yeah, I have some friends that live near it.
Are you done talking yet? We're watching a race here.
What type of accent is that? When he said that, he was maybe about 4 inches away from my face.
Aaron, make your picks for 450s tonight. I want to hear them.
Ken Roxon.
All right, real picks.
Oh! That was dirty.
Rush Chapman just lit up Logan Leitzel.
That was dirty.
Damn.
That was like a Chad Reed to a James Stewart.
That was brutal.
Come on, Leitzel. Now you gotta get him back.
Yeah, I want to see Leitzel get him back here.
Or just like, I just want to see what he did in real life when that happened.
We saw Rush Chapman absolutely jump over a rut in the first moto to take out. No, I forget who that was.
Jay, still gonna keep talking over you. Windham. It's Windham.
450 races are starting in about 25 minutes.
Yeah, about 25. Maybe 30.
Oh, Pearson was down. He's about to get passed by Gebhardt.
Give or take.
Maybe you're not. I don't know. Well, Gebhardt did get him. Locked it in.
Hey, big fluffy chicken. Do you actually wear a big fluffy chicken suit?
Big Fluffy Chicken. I know that name. I've seen it on the forum so many times, and for some reason I can't remember the name of the guy. Oh, Pearson almost contact with Gebhardt. This is a very close battle. This is for 4th, I believe.
Going in for it.
Ooh, man, I thought he was going to go down.
Stick it.
His suspension looks a little rugged, I'd say. Doing a little bit of bouncing down there.
Uh-huh. The back end's dancing. Just like how you want to see that girl's booty moving.
Oh, dualies! That's got to be dualies, right?
Yeah, that's a dually.
All right, we're taking shots for dualies. Pearson
I gotta mix the drinks first, people.
and Chapman, and Gebhardt, I should say. Chapman is behind these guys. Oh, what the heck?
We should really do face cams for this one time.
Yeah, but I don't have a camera.
That is true. Maybe I'll get it for Christmas.
Yeah, maybe.
Or Hannah will.
Pearson's trying to get away from Gebhardt, though.
I'll have to coordinate with your fiance. Why do I want to keep saying girlfriend?
Yeah, why do you keep saying girlfriend?
We've been dating for about 8 freaking years, so why not? You know she's Hannah Jean Brower in my phone now?
You already put her name as my last name?
Yeah, literally, I think a month after you guys got engaged, I put Brower in there.
Oh,
well, I'm like, well, this is never.
That's some good preemptive thinking, but we haven't even booked a wedding date
I was like,
yet.
they're never gonna get a divorce.
Hey, Marshall, we are taking shots of some Smirnoff watermelon vodka mixed with some ginger ale. I know it's a weird combo, but you know what? I think it's kind of working.
For you, it works.
I think it works great, man. I've been taking raw vodka shots for the last 3 rounds of nationals. It's been a little rough.
Thank God you said shots, not just raw vodka. Because that means you eat straight potatoes.
Oh, Sean Klein's moved up to 2nd, so we've lost Ben Seberg. Klein making somewhat the best that he can of this damage control.
I'm not sure Cyrus Hill has a Snapchat.
I do. I have a Kellen Snapchat, though. I should make an SYS Snapchat. That's a good point.
Because people say they want to see it. They want me...
If you want to add me on Snapchat, I believe my name is verb_Kellen on Snapchat.
I will check.
It is a little old.
A little, just a teeny bit.
I'm about to have so many new Snapchat followers. Holy crap. All right.
It's just verb Kellen. That's all it is.
One word, verb Kellen?
Yeah, one word, VURB, then his name, Kellen. Yeah, full Kellen. Okay, yeah.
I don't even know where my phone is.
I don't know. What is going on here? I don't want that.
We'll take a Snapchat after the moto. Don't worry about it.
Hey, donuts up to 23.
Yeah, it looks like Sean Klein is kind of gaining on Mitchell.
Just take it on Kellen's Aaron and send it to me.
We got 3 Hondas inside of the top 3 right now. Chapman has gotten around Seberg. He is moving his way forward. Leitzel's trying to charge back into this mix. He is railing around the outside.
Moto 1 was won by Sean Mitchell?
Sean Mitchell.
Colton Mitchell.
Colton Mitchell, that is correct. Colton Mitchell is your Moto #1 winner. Aaron trying to combine our 2 championship hopefuls, Sean Klein and Colton Mitchell, into one super-powered machine, Sean Mitchell.
Broken Butters asked you how every day your day was.
My day was pretty good. I only had to work like a half day today because then I got to eat some ice cream. It's pretty good.
Yeah. And then you got to see me about 5 times today, which is like rare. Why don't I have a Snapchat?
Oh, Tyler Lewis just ate it.
He's going for a cartwheel ride.
He might get caught up by his teammate here, Devin Ryan, who has Jax Lars, James Schuler, Isaiah Dickerson, Edward Mora, all right on his tail here. Woo! Scrubbing it down. Dualies!
Crap!
More
we
shots.
didn't take our other shot yet.
We just take our next shot. Cheers, Aaron.
Hannah's gonna be pissed when she comes home.
Look at this battle, though, man.
I want ice cream too.
Let me tell you how bad
Actually,
last week got, Aaron. I couldn't feel my tongue.
You never feel the tongue. Ugh.
Tongue. Anyway, back up front, still Colton Mitchell leading this thing. We are at the halfway mark now, so I'm going to go ahead and do another run through the field brought to you by Moto Chasin', because the one and only Chase Donovan is hanging out in chat and being a cool guy. So check out Moto Chasin' on YouTube. motochasin.com, I believe, as well, is also a place you can check out and see all the cool videos that Chase does. Also, shout out, I know Chase wants to say this, but I'll say it for him. Happy birthday to Joshua Guffey, something like that. One of Chase's good buddy. He does the Life of 98 series on his Moto Chasin' channel, and I think Josh is 19 today, maybe.
Hey, it's a sucky age. Just saying. Depending on where you live.
Anyway, Colt Mitchell's leading this thing. We're going to watch over the finish line this lap. So Mitchell leads. There is second place Sean Klein, 74. Then a couple lappers in the mix. D Mills a lap down. Holy crap, Brock Pearson just got backwards in third. There is Gebhardt fourth, Chapman fifth, and
Wow,
that is the
they were all
left-hander
throwing some
Carlos
big-ass
sixth. Yeah.
whips.
Coming down, someone just crashed going to the valley. Who is coming here? That is Seaberg on
Hey,
the
it's
left.
Leitzel.
Leitzel, yeah, coming through. I think that's seventh now.
Not sure. Lost track.
These are all lappers coming through here. Seaberg sixth. Yeah, Leitzel up to seventh. Eighth should be Tyler Lewis. There he is. Ninth, Devin Ryan. 10th, Jack Zarts. 11th, Edward Mora. 12th, Isaiah Dickerson. 13th, James Schuler. They all just came across together right there.
There you go. You got your wish. 10 through 13.
Harry White is coming up next in 14th. Here is Harry White, followed by Jeremy Cohenauer right behind him. Phil Bull giving chase. Then a long gap. We got Adrian Wilson, Zoe Cross, Kevin Gonzalez. Brett Powers is in the points. Donut MX fans, rejoice. Number 140, I believe it is. Brett Powers is in the points.
Donut!
Donut MX for Aaron, who you don't know, is a fellow YouTuber. He's got a pretty good happening YouTube channel. I'm hoping to do a video with him soon, but I messaged him on Facebook, and I think he's deactivated right now, so I got to find another way to get in contact with him.
YouTube.
Here comes 172. Not sure who that is. It might be Aaron Bonneau. That is 91 of Zoe Cross.
Well, who took the words right out of your mouth? I want to know.
This is race leader Colt Mitchell, so we are not going to get to Donut MX, unfortunately. I'm going to go back and find him just so we can give him some love on the stream for running into the
Oh, we
points.
passed him. We passed him.
No, we didn't.
It's all Donut.
I guess we did. I didn't think we went back far enough. Yeah, here we go. Brett
Told ya.
Powers.
I know my donuts.
He is in 20th. He is 9.8 seconds up on D Mills, trying to score some points right now.
Come on, Donut. He reads the chat sometimes. I mainly read it, then I point at it and laugh, then he usually looks over at it.
I'm pumped for Donut, though. I hope he scores some points. I got some grief on my YouTube channel today. I was talking about how I won here at Budds Creek in 2014, Aaron. On a 450, I won a moto here.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that.
And someone was like, yeah, well, maybe you won a 450 moto, but Donut scored some points on a 250. I'm like, yeah, you're damn right he did. Good job for Donut, man. Pumped for him. Colt Mitchell is starting to pull away a little bit here from Sean Klein, so it is stretching out. Maybe Broken Boner. Maybe.
Young Gun.
Yeah, we got to go back and watch this battle for like 8th to 13th or so. This is Dickerson, I believe, in 10th now. Whoops, that's the wrong one. That's the wrong one, too. That's the right one. 10th.
Get your crap together, Kellen.
Sorry.
Look at the keyboard, then press.
Oh, Dickerson getting around the outside of Devin Ryan. Devin Ryan's fighting back. Not quite an outside pass here, and we almost had to take some shots right there. We really have one extra shot to do still, right?
Crap. No, wait.
We saw some dualies over the finish line, and then we took a
yeah.
shot after that because we hadn't taken ours yet. Dickerson got repassed by Devin Ryan. A side note, if I can for just a moment, since I saw it brought up in chat. What happened to Spencer Turley? Like, I know that he kind of created some hubbub with the RF situation and stuff like that, and I know he doesn't like me or SYS that much, but, you know, I'm kind of sad to see if he doesn't make YouTube videos anymore. Is he still around, or does anybody know?
Broken Boner. Apparently, Root left the stream. I don't know. Something happened.
Aaron's pouring another shot for us right now. Oh, Russ Chapman was down. He's getting going, but he's lost some
Why do
gas.
you keep putting it over there?
Because I'm used to having the vodka over here.
True.
Okay. Oh,
Fair
Chapman dumps it down again.
Why do you look like Josh Hansen on that thing with a Red Bull helmet?
Oh, good. Okay, cool. So, good to see that Turley's still making videos. Yeah, I mean, I know he doesn't really like SYS, and that's fine, but I don't have any hard feelings with him. He's made fun of me in the past, or not made fun, but he's had issues with me in the past, and I've just kind of water under the bridge.
I don't drink beer, Chase. Kellen does most of the time. Hunter Root, that was one of my favorite names to say on. That's one of my favorite names to say on the people I used to say all the time.
I don't even. You didn't even say English right there. I don't know what you just said.
I apologize. I haven't drank in a very long time. So this is going over great. Probably you guys could be annoying. I'm not sure.
Yeah. Colton Mitchell's still leading this thing. Yeah, Crispy, I know that Turley said he specifically doesn't have a problem with me, but
sorry, yours is really full. Came out fast.
My point about Turley is that he made a video a year ago trying to say that I over-dramatize a lot of stuff, basically over a situation that I kind of had correctly called, and then he apologized later, and I kind of just was like, I didn't really want to get into it. I wasn't too happy with all the videos he was making, but it is whatever. I mean, I'm happy to see that people are making YouTube videos because I think that's what helps games like this grow.
Jeremy.
Huh?
He doesn't like RF because of Jeremy.
No, he doesn't like SYS because of Jeremy.
Oh,
he doesn't like RF because of Chris.
Okay, I just quickly scanned through. We should probably take the shots before we have to take another one, and then we're fucked. Oh, at least I'm fucked.
Oh, should we take another shot?
Yeah, let's just take the shots.
All right, cheers. Another shot was a sixth.
Yeah.
Sixth shot here.
Take the shots for dualies that we missed about 5 minutes ago. Thank God I poured more ginger ale in this motherfucker.
There.
You're gonna put it like right here again? Oh, knock it off. I'm an idiot.
I will say, just to
God
kind
damn
of
it,
continue
strong.
touching on that Turley situation, Crispy, Jeremy Hinters is, of the two of us that run SYS, Jeremy Hinters is the farthest away from being an RF official. I have access to some of the RF things, admin pages, etc. I don't ever use them, mostly because I don't have time to. Hinters does not have that access, so to say he's an RF admin or whatever is just false, unfortunately.
I don't like vodka!
Yeah, Aaron's going to Crazy Town behind me. This battle for the lead is really a moot point now. It is not happening anymore.
I can't roll my bottom lip. It's not really dumb.
Woo! Brock Pearson almost crashed.
I did a whip. I wasn't sure about that one. What happened to Hunter Root? Yeah.
Oh, Russ Chapman's down again. Every time we go back to him, he's on the ground.
Long story, boner. Just like my dick. Hey! No, yeah.
Oh, we got a battle brewing here. This is for... I just pressed the wrong button again. This is for 5th. Chapman and Seaberg. Oh, Aaron, you just missed dualies. I'm sorry.
Are you kidding me? Hey, I already said hi to Chase, okay? You can't steal my love away from him.
At this point, Aaron, I am going to be drunk on the plane tomorrow still.
I'm gonna be drunk driving you guys to the airport.
Well, Hannah can drive us to the airport, but then you have to drive back after that. Maybe you have to wait a little bit at the airport.
Yeah.
I have to be on a plane tomorrow at 6:30 a.m.
And I'm driving my stupid ass there. Wait, that makes sense. I'm driving my ass... Yeah, whatever. I'm driving them to the airport.
Seaberg and Chapman, this battle still rages on for the 5 spot, but Chapman has kind of been able to lock down that spot. Oh, Sean Klein. Sean Klein back to 4th. What happened there? So Gebhardt has gotten through. Pearson has gotten through. Pearson's having a fantastic day. He's trying to make his best finish of the year. He might go 2-2 and still lose the overall, which is frustration in a handbasket here, but...
I can't feel my bottom lip.
You can't feel your bottom lip. All right, we have broken new ground, ladies and gentlemen. Aaron cannot feel his bottom lip, and we have a whole 450 racing still to go. This is going to be really interesting.
I don't drink as much as you.
Anybody in the chat right now want to do a meet and greet in Philadelphia tomorrow night?
Or let me know where you live, because I'm driving across the country to New England. So let me know. I might be able to stop by in the state and say hi. Won't know where you live or anything because I don't have your number. Might just message Kellen about it though. I'm not sure. Yeah. Just let me know where you live. Alaska, well, Dawson, Sleeper. That's a bit of a drive, and it's a little out of the way. If I left about a week ago, I could make it.
About a week ago.
What?
What?
What the heck was that?
That was that song.
What song?
About a week ago. After this, now you're tweaking. Come on, you don't know that song? Aaron?
No, I don't.
You need to go back and get out of the closet or something. Here we go.
If I get out of the closet, it means I'm gay.
I mean, get out of the soundproof room.
I am not gay, so you people know. I'm not gay. I like boobies very much. Actually, I like more of an ass.
I'm actually going to Philadelphia this weekend. Well, I'm flying into Philly tomorrow night because my great friend and Start Your Systems Racing teammate Cody Darr is actually getting married this Saturday in Pennsylvania.
Tom Brady sucks!
Okay, whatever.
Someone said it.
So, yeah, I'm going to his wedding.
Holy shit, just blown up before I go.
Chris says he's in TeamSpeak. I can't get into TeamSpeak right now, Chris. I'm not sure what the problem is.
What part of Canada do you live in, Crispy? Because I go to, I can go to like Lubec, Maine, which is near whatever Canada. I can go to the French province of Canada.
The stream's getting out of hand real quick, Aaron.
Yeah, no, sorry.
Let's see who we can stay on board with here for a little bit. I want to find a good battle to go on board with. Well, Devin Ryan is right behind Isaiah Dickerson, or actually his teammate Tyler Lewis, I should say, so.
What is NW again? Frito Phonics? What is NW? Can you like spell it out? I can't remember what it is.
Yeah, Chris, I'm not too sure, man. I can't get into TeamSpeak, so. Look at this battle, though, Aaron. Two teammates, Relaxed Tire Suzuki teammates, Devin Ryan and Tyler Lewis. You know they're on the 18 Suzukis. You want to see what that looks like?
I thought you said relaxed tire, like the tire's
No,
relaxed.
Relaxed attire.
Yeah, then I read
Clothing.
that. Then I read that. Then I realized what the heck you're talking about. Chris, I'm sorry. I brought this like all downhill. I'm so sorry, Chris. Or Checker, sorry. Yeah,
You can call him Chris. It's fine.
okay, sorry. Yeah, whatever. My bad.
Do you know what Chris is kind of famous for that makes him really popular in this game?
Making the tracks.
Well, that too, but before that.
Having a big dick.
Probably, yeah. I would assume so.
Oh, cut the corner there. I saw that, Devin Ryan.
Got cuts.
No, I'm not sure what he does.
He worked for Rainbow Studios.
I remember you told me that. I just don't remember right now in my head.
It's really interesting to pick a brain of someone who doesn't know much about this game. It's really interesting. I'm honest about it.
I could pick your brain about biology and see what you know about that.
Yeah, but we're not on a biology stream, are we? We're not talking about microorganisms, are we?
Hey, you know what a microorganism is. What the hell is live butt? Boat, boot. I don't know, okay, you know what I'm saying?
What? You're looking at Red Bud and you said, what the heck is
No.
Love Bud?
Love butt, live butt, love
It says live about an hour away. Aaron,
Oh.
read the chat.
So you're a Canadian all of a sudden.
No, he didn't say live a boot.
Well, we could hey,
You
one down.
live 3
Tyler
feet.
Lewis went down.
You live 3 feet from Canada and you don't even know their accents.
Tyler Lewis went down, and
Yeah,
you missed
I know.
it.
I know. I'm sorry.
Sean Klein is still going strong in whatever place he's in right now.
Brock Pearson is battling Walter Gebhardt for second, and they are 40 seconds behind the race leader.
Mark and Bodie, you're about to have a whole 70 people add you on Snapchat if they're still watching.
Quite frankly, at this point, I can't even hear you.
I'm lost on the shots. Like, are we paying attention if anyone's doing dualies or going around the outside?
The race leader went down, Aaron. What happened
what?
here? Yeah, he was down on the ground. Fortunately, he's got a 40-second lead to work with, so I think he's good to go.
Yeah, Colton Mitchell, you're good on that one.
I think it's white flag. Yes, it is white flag.
It's
in
white
the
flag?
air right now, yeah.
Just like all the people in Virginia right now. Oh, burn!
Oh, yeah, that's a little bit too much.
Sorry, anyone living in Virginia that's on the chat, I'm sorry.
Colton Mitchell's going to go 1-1 today, Aaron, and he is coming really close to wrapping up this championship.
He's about to get all the bitches.
You're not going to be here next week for Indiana, but
No, I won't.
do you think Colton Mitchell's going to win this title now? Going 1-1 here today? He's going to pull out a good maybe 20-ish point lead after today?
Colton, if you watch this video after this is all done and whatnot, I believe in you, buddy. I believe in you. You will wrap this up and win it. If you don't, I will come to your house and punch you in the nuts.
Ouch, that is brutal. But Colton Mitchell is well on his way to winning this championship. He goes 1-1 at Budds Creek and wins the overall. Oh, the battle for second's not over, Aaron. 73 of Gebhardt, 194 of Pearson trying to slide down the inside, gets the position.
I forgot it was 40 seconds behind.
It is still on like Donkey Kong for second. Pearson almost goes down. Gebhardt is sending it. Both of these guys are hauling patootie right now. Oh, man, Gebhardt is really pushing. I don't think he's going to get there. Oh, here we go, Aaron. To the line. It's coming down. Pearson, Gebhardt. It is Pearson second. Gebhardt half second back in third. Sean Klein goes 7-4 to miserably upset the field and lose a valuable amount of championship points to Colton Mitchell in this championship run. Matches his number going 7-4, but unfortunately he needs a lot of luck going into the last round at Indiana. Russ Chapman did a good charge. He got up to 5th, 16 seconds back at Klein, but a 57.5 almost was the fastest lap of the race.
The Alden Baker of MXM is right here, sitting in this chair.
You're the Alden Baker of MXM, huh? The real trainer of all these guys?
Yes, I am. Well, I didn't say it was me until you
Would
said
you like
it
to
was
promote your new product, 2 Armstrong?
me. Yes.
Yes. Okay.
2 Armstrong. I mean, two thumb Armstrong.
2 Thumbstrong?
2 thumb strong. Yes.
Ben Seberg finishes in 6th.
Nice turn down. And backflip. Nope. I'm gonna keep saying
Tyler Lewis ends up in 7th. Devin Ryan ends up 8th.
Backflip. Nope.
Isaiah Dickerson ends up in not 9th. He goes down. Leitzel goes down too. They're both down in the gully. Here comes Zars. He is going to get 9th. Luck's into it like all holy hell because Logan Leitzel and Isaiah Dickerson both went down. Leitzel gets 10th. Dickerson gets 11th. Schuler is going to get 12th. I really hope that Chase Donovan told Josh Guffey that I said it was his birthday and that he's happy birthday.
He already said that. Checkers is saying happy birthday to him too.
Phil Bull ends up 13th. And Edward Mora is going to get 14th. So that is all the top 20 done. Kevin Gonzalez looks like he wrapped out the final points paying position here.
I still really want donuts.
You want me to call Hannah?
Is there a donut shop around here?
All right, cuts are in. Let's take a look. And, yeah, no change. Colton Mitchell goes 1-1 on the night. 250 action is in the books. And we are heading into the 450 races here in just a minute. Please don't touch that URL bar other than the refresh button.
Don't hump the motorcycle. That is very bad for your nuts.
That is the factual evidence provided by Aaron Hemphill tonight. We are coming back on the other side of this quick break with more Ride365.com Nationals powered by Versus PC.